Hopefully this has started. It's March 2nd, 2026. The message today I wanted to bring about is, don't you want more for yourself? And what I mean by that is, think about it in the lens of when you were a child, like you always thought the unimaginable was possible, you know what I mean? And as we grew up as adults, we get trapped in the 9-to-5 mentality and the jail cell of being an adult in today's time, you know what I mean? And that's not what life is supposed to be like, at least in my opinion, you know what I mean? A lot of us think that as we get older, you'll figure things out more, or as time goes on, answers would pop up in your head from nowhere. I don't know, if you're really lucky, I guess that can happen. But in reality, for most people, it never happens, you know what I mean? So be spontaneous and just dream big. Continue to strive for what you want, you know what I mean? Currently, at this point in time at least, I know that the Middle East is in war again, and that means millions of people probably wouldn't have the opportunity that those of us, at least who live in the West, have, you know what I mean? And what they would give to be inside our current shoes of being able to travel and have clean running water and all of the other sort of privileges we have, you know what I mean? And for us to just sit down and waste it all and not make the most of what we have, that's a shame. It's on a shame. I guess this YouTube channel is like a little journal for me. I don't really journal, but it feels like a journaling type thingy to do when I do record videos. But I was thinking of video ideas. I'm not sure. I know that I don't want this YouTube channel to be like I'm required to do stuff kind of thing. I want it to be more spontaneous. I could look back at it, show my kids. If I get a few subscribers, then sure, fine. Like, I'd be happy. Who wouldn't be? You know what I mean? But if anybody has suggestions who is watching, I wouldn't mind if you leave like a comment and just, give suggestions like, okay, this is what we want to see. I prefer the whole like raw footage, limited editing. I don't really want to edit that much. I don't really know how to edit that much. And I like this old camera. I like recording off of it. It makes things feel more nostalgic. I mean, I think that we're coming back upon a time that we crave things that remind us of simpler times, like when we were in our childhood. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was the whole point of using this older camera. The lighting is pretty bad in my room. I probably work on that by buying like a ring light or something. But yeah, that was the whole message for today. Like, keep striving and just be spontaneous, man. Live day by day. Don't feel trapped to do anything. At the end of the day, we all pass away. That's what I want you to actually understand. Like, we all gonna pass away. If you feel like getting up and you have the necessary money is to go and just do whatever the hell you want to do, go ahead and do that. You know what I mean? Because time isn't coming back, bro. You know what I mean? Time isn't coming back. I think that my greatest fear would be working a 9-to-5. 9-to-5, travel 1 or 2 times a year. Boring ass life, bro. Like, boring ass life. Like, I was explaining to my brother the other day. I said, bro, like, I would honestly, truly, like, commit it rhymes with slide, you know what I mean? Be before I ever let that happen to me. Like, I just being for real, bro. Like, I will never, you know what I mean? And that's how life is meant to be lived. Like, live it to the fullest. You shouldn't be constrained to anything, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, nothing belongs to you, you know what I mean? Everything is just here for our own experiencing. You know, make the most of the experiences that you are able to come along, and kind of be a little detached, you know what I mean? Because detachment, in my opinion, is the greatest form of love. I guess that kind of falls in line with stoicism, but you kind of get what I mean. You know what I mean? Feel all emotions now, but at the same point in time, do realize that nothing is owned by you. You know what I mean? And everything is here for you to experience. Thanks for watching this video. I don't know when I'm gonna record again. I'll probably record in a couple of days or something. I don't know, whenever I feel like it, whenever a message pops up in my head. But I just was like watching TikTok and I said, man, I feel like putting something up on YouTube again. Yeah, much love and joy. Peace.